Welcome to Tarot Pal. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how much I love you and how much gratitude I hold for your continued support. If you've just found me through a YouTube search, welcome to Tarot Pal. I post 2 to 3 videos every week. I am pretty consistent with my live reads on Instagram, where we do a lot of fun content there. So if you do like tarot and if the readings do resonate, you will find October monthly, the next 90 days in career, should I stay or move on, and a lot of other timeless. Most of the readings on my channel are timeless, in the description box below. Donations are never expected and always appreciated, to buy decks for you, to buy lightings, to support the channel. So feel free to donate the witch. Okay. All right. What are we covering today? It is a pick a card reading. Those of you who are new, you have 3 different options here. You can pick either from the image that you see or from the stones, and I will give you a zoom in of that in a minute. What we are covering in this reading is what energies are at play for you during the new moon in Libra. What does Spirit want to tell us? What kind of manifestations are coming into your life? What can you expect in the next 2 weeks? Or rather well up to the way of the full moon in Aries, which is on October 20th, okay? I am going to now give you a zoom in. You may feel drawn to, of course, more than one pile. It's a general reading. Feel free to listen to the entire reading as well if that's what you feel called to. This is option 1 with the Citrine, okay? This is option 2 and it's a Jade Merkaba, yep. Merkaba. That's a sacred geometry shape, by the way, for those of you who don't know. And this is Abalone, a very special stone, by the way. Okay, those are your 3 pile options. You can take your time, pause the video. You will find the timestamps below, and I'll see you in your pile. So, what are we looking at? The tarot will tell us what are you manifesting and what's going on. We have quite a few oracle cards today. We have moonology, angel guidance, a self-care ritual for you for the new moon. So without much ado, let me get started. We will flip this at the end. So let me see, where do I want to keep it? Okay. I hope you guys can see the stone. I think I like it like this. Okay. So, wow, 7 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Temperance. Okay, I already have multiple messages showing up. Let me first look at some more oracle cards. If you believe, nothing is yet set in stone. Makes sense. Where do I place this? I think it's not going to be enough space, so hold on. What I'm going to do is, let us keep this card out of the camera. Okay, or rather here. And let me see, I want to take this one then. Okay. Wow, we have twin flames, and I think this one I know where it's linking to with the 7 of Swords here. And read is your self-care ritual. Give me a minute. I'm going to keep fidgeting if I don't set this, so let me just set this up first. We are back. Hopefully you can see all the cards. We will of course look at the bird card in the end. Let's see, what are you manifesting and what energies are at play for you during the new moon in Libra. Okay, first things first. Should we start with love? It is Libra after all. There is a certain lie or a deception or a hidden information that you're either keeping from yourself or somebody else is keeping from you. Probably a Sagittarius with the Temperance card showing up. Does not have to be. Could be a Gemini, could be a Cancer. Could also be a Virgo, by the way, with the mutable sign showing up. Basically, something you do not know, something you do not see. There is a lie and a deception at play when it comes to your romantic life. What you are and I think, how do I explain this? Now, there are 2 groups of people here. Those of you who are not in an established, stable relationship, which means you've not been together for like 6 years and there's been a, I love you too, you know how like an established relationship is. If that is not you and you're in any other kind of a phase of a relationship, you're dating, there's been no exchange of I love yous, you really don't know where you stand, it's an off and on contact or something like that, okay? Or it's still friendship, those kind of situations. One of you is trying to think that this is your twin flame. Okay, that's why I have that card here, because this is about healing. This is 7 of Swords, and there's a belief system here that is running for you. Okay, you have assumed too quickly perhaps that this is the twin flame of your life. There is a twin flame coming your way, so hold on to the good news, but let me first cover what is going on here. For this other person, and this could be vice versa, okay? This could be you feeling like, hey, I'm just taking it pretty easy on myself, and I don't even, consider this person to be anything more than a passing love affair. But the other person could be seeing you as their twin flame, okay? One of you is at a place where it's just a fun affair for them. It's not a stable commitment. It's the wands, which is more fun, which is more, this is my card of affairs, okay? In a fun way, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I mean, I'm the last person to judge a casual relationship at different points of life. We need what we need, and that's absolutely normal. But there's a disconnect between where you are and where the other person is. Okay, hence nothing is also set in stone. This person who is perhaps, I'm going to assume that this is the other person, and you think that there's a seriousness here because I'm reading for you, finds a certain amount of healing when they are around you, okay? They like your energy, they like how you are, and it is helping them, just your aura or just knowing that you like them is kind of helping them heal away certain wounds, okay? But that really doesn't mean that it is, it's not like a mean person, but, you know what I mean, right? There's a disconnect here, okay? That is for those who are not in an established relationship. For those of you who are in an established relationship, you've been committed for a while and perhaps married as well, you're seeing too much than it needs to be, but there is clearly something that needs to be talked about with your partner. There is a Mercury retrograde ongoing while I shoot this, and of course the new moon in Libra is going to be affected by the Mercury retrograde. Soon, there's going to be a healing coming. Some of you have been cheated, sometimes in the past 6 months by your partners, and that affair genuinely didn't mean anything to them, and there's a healing that you both will go through together, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution there with the full moon in Cancer. Perhaps this happened sometime in January this year. You felt, how cheating feels, betrayed, hurt, that kind of emotion, right? That was about love. For those of you who are absolutely single and you have nobody, let me tell you, if you are ready to break away, if you're ready to believe that you are ready, you are attracting a wonderful twin flame relationship. And twin flames are not toxic. They don't gaslight. They don't go in no contact. They don't go, hey, are you there? And then they disappear for another 15 days. No, darling. That is not your twin flame. Okay, that needs to go away. Okay. A genuine, mutual, amazing, spiritually connected. Do you see what even the card says? It's a spiritually based romantic relationship. Okay, this person that you're attracting, for those of you, and I think many of you have been setting up grids and manifesting a relationship like that, which kind of takes you to the next level when it comes to even your spiritual understanding of what life is and what you are. And you are attracting that kind of a person. For very few of you, let's say 2 to 3%, this person has already shown up right before the new moon in your life, okay? Like right before it, maybe the last week of September, middle of September, you met somebody and you kind of intuitively sense that this is beyond just a romantic relationship. This is my spiritual healing. But for most of you, there's a new beginning when it comes to love, okay? That was us covering love. What are you manifesting? What is going on when it comes to your career? There is a colleague around you who perhaps has a intention to work very closely with you. If you're an employed person, they want to work with you, they want to create something with you, they want to get you on board on a project, but they're kind of figuring out if you're ready yet. Maybe you have just recently joined a new job and your boss and your colleague are thinking, looks like they can do it, but am I jumping at it too soon, right? So just be mindful. Just be mindful of the fact that you are being looked at, you are under the radar. People are being very careful when they are, not careful in the sense like they don't trust you, but trying to establish a stronger trust with you. There is also somebody around you, if you are especially into a business or a trade transaction, please read into the final lines. They might be showing you more than they actually have. This could be a contract, a trade that you're signing off. Careful of that transaction. I don't know why candle making just kept on coming into my mind. Something to do with candle making might be important for a few of you. Of course, it's a general reading. Not everything is for you. Don't try to put in a reading which is not yours. What kind of rituals should you guys do? Okay. Also, with money, guys, I strongly recommend just go and double check. It is the Mercury retrograde. You might just suddenly lose a password which is very important for you. You might just suddenly an expense comes out of nowhere and you need to just pay for it, and then you realize, oh, I don't have the pin number for this, I don't have the so just take this reading as a heads up to go and check if you can sign into all your accounts, is everything's working okay, something like that. Okay, there is also a possibility for you to in the next few weeks itself, so let's say before the October ends, you are going to attract, if you're a student, an opportunity for some sort of an internship or a scholarship program. Maybe you'll be browsing something online, or you've already been browsing something online, and you've been mulling over an idea. Should I sign up for this class? Do you think I'm going to be good with it? Don't try to get an ROI out of it. Don't try to get an investment out of it. Just do it because you're going to have fun with it. Okay, any kind of a fun activity that you're not trying to get a return on investment on is wonderful for this file. Okay, I really want to see this card now. A new adventure awaits you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Like I said, do things for the joy of it. Okay, reading and education is again showing up. That is a strong self-care ritual for you, by the way, for this week ahead. The number 6, the number 42 could be important for you. Read about, especially when it comes to understanding more about what your spiritual belief systems are. Okay, I don't know if you guys have read it, but I strongly felt like recommending it suddenly, so I'm just going to say it. The Autobiography of a Yogi is a wonderful book that I think you guys should read. It is on Audible, it is on Amazon, it is on whichever form you want to read it at. It's on Kindle. You will find that book easily. It's a wonderful book that you guys should give it a shot. Okay. There is a certain kind of manifestation that you're repeatedly also working at, which kind of goes through certain roadblocks and challenges. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because there is a certain contradictory beliefs that you hold for it. I'll give you an example. Let's say I believe that I am ready for a relationship, but then in the next minute I start to tell myself, but I hope the guy is not like this. You know what I just did, right? Like, I just thought of a positive thought, but the same second I was fearful of something happening or not happening about that person, and I created a contradictory thought. Your manifestation is not coming to play because you consistently have a contradictory thought playing in the background subconsciously for you, which kind of hinders this. Okay, if you've had a conflict with a person recently, that will resolve. Have patience. Have that this is a card of healing. Okay, so any kind of emotional healing that you've been looking for, that is very much possible. With the sun rising there, I strongly feel once the sun moves to Scorpio, things will start feeling better for you, for some of you. Also, if you've been recently asking a lot of questions to the universe, that's a pretty self-explanatory card. Don't overshare with people. That's just a mind, whenever that Gemini energy shows up with us, don't overshare every thought that shows up in your mind, because sometimes that can trigger reactions from people which you didn't expect, right? It's Mercury retrograde. Be very mindful of what are you saying to whom. Your words are meant to be misunderstood at this time, so be careful of how you're talking to people. Okay, some important rituals which you can do this week. By the way, on Instagram I have set up a relationship healing ritual. I've given the ingredients today, so if you're not following me on Instagram, do follow, because that's not going to come to YouTube. That's just going to stay in Instagram. But throughout this week, there are a couple of rituals that you must do, apart from reading, which is a wonderful self-care ritual for you. Okay, write a letter to the higher self of your twin flame. This is a new moon in Libra. It's a wonderful energy for your one-on-one relationships. What do I mean by write a letter to the higher self of your twin flame? If I tell you to write a love letter to the person who who brings you absolute joy and bliss, okay, how would you speak to that person? What would you appreciate about them? Write a letter to the higher self of your twin flame. That is ritual number 2, apart from reading. Ritual number 3 that you must do is write out all your questions on a piece of paper. What is haunting you right now? Just write out all the questions, put it under your pillow, go to bed, okay, and just have faith that you're going to get the answers. It won't come all together. Try this for 7 days. Gradually, your dreams will start to give you, your subconscious mind will start to answer your questions for you. You'll start to get insights, okay? So this week, try to write out your 2-3 questions and, put it under your pillow. Maybe if you want to put a clear quartz with it, because clear quartz is a crystal of clarity and of answers. It's a master stone for that same reason. Anything that you're worrying about, that it's done and gone, nothing is set in stone. Okay, so there's a mutable energy at play. Things are moving, things are shifting. It's not a yes or a no moment right now. It is more to do with observe. It is more to do with reflect. It is more to do with understand your own motivations as to what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. Okay, I hope this reading has helped you. If it did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It will help me a lot. Wish you a wonderful new moon and a wonderful autumn. Take care. Bye-bye. Welcome to those of you who picked this beautiful Jade Merkaba. Love this. And those of you who know me, this was one of my pile selections. So I'm super happy to see the cards that have shown up. It's been a difficult week for me, one of the hardest week of the year, to be honest. And I'm really happy to see the cards for you and for me, whoever's picked this pile. What are we manifesting? What ritual should we be doing? What energy check-in does the universe want to give us? First things first, you look at this card and tell me what you see. In your comments section, do let me know when you looked at this card first, the thoughts, the keywords, what did you interpret when you see this card, this Four of Pentacles, okay? Here's what the card is giving us, okay? You have had a real struggle to create everything that you've created so far, okay? But that has led you into a very closed energy, okay? You don't want to open your heart anymore. It's been like, how do I explain it? Because the acquisition of everything that you have right now has been difficult, you have started to believe that nothing comes easy in life. Okay, that's a belief system that has generated in you. Nothing comes easy in life, and that is not true. That is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You have made everything become more and more difficult. I'm not trying to victim shame, please don't. I have picked this pile myself, so come on. It's more to do with... there's this script that only hard work can get us success. Yes, hard work is supremely important to get us success, but there is hard work plus luck, plus companionship, plus happiness, plus gratitude, plus God. Success is an element of multiple things, right? Success is not just hard work. Every person who's hardworking is not getting success, right? And it doesn't mean that they don't deserve it. They perhaps have some further elements, perfect timing, etc., to play here, okay? Especially for your career, especially for your money, especially for your relationships, where do you feel that you do not open up? Where are you feeling that you are very restricted? Most of you, it is related to love. I have romance, I have the Knight of Cups showing up. You've become very closed, okay? This new moon in Libra, a new start is possible for you if you can transmutate this experience towards rather becoming absolutely going to the other side in a certain way, and perhaps might seem crazy to you at this minute when I say it. But what have you got to lose, right? If you could build something, try and think about it this way. If you could build something from nothing and you have made yourself who you are today, when everything was there was nothing for you, even if something does go wrong, what will you lose? You can do it again, right? You've already done it once, which means you can do it again. Gratitude journaling. Gratitude is your solution. I needed this myself to see this card and to see this spread and the cards that have shown up. The best way to get out of this energy when we feel closed off is to start counting our blessings, is to start seeing where all do I have the capacity to give, to heal. Okay, the new moon in Virgo, I don't know about you, but I'll share this. I set up a grid for I am healing. Okay, and I am surprised in so many ways, sometimes in really ugly ways. I have been given opportunities to heal really, really old past wounds. Okay, you can tell me in comments below if from September to October you've also had opportunities wherein it wasn't easy, but it just gave you that that breakthrough of, okay, this is what I was missing, this is what I was not seeing, and now I know this is where I need to heal. Now I know this is where I need to work. Those blind eye corners which we were not able to identify what is the blockage. You have identified blockages and it is time for you to work upon them. There's no bigger blessing than knowing what to work on, right? That's the first step, already half done, right? This new moon, gratitude journaling, this new moon, try to give something to another, okay? Do some donation, do some charity, do some, especially for animals. Virgo rules the 6th house. This could be even at your workplace. Can you help somebody at your workplace with absolutely unconditional emotion? Okay. Some of you have been worrying about your finances to a certain extent. Relax. Nothing is going to fall down. Okay. You're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. You are enough. You can handle it. You can deal with it. You're bigger than what you're dealing with. Okay. I don't know if you can feel it, but in this reading, suddenly while speaking, I can sense spirit coming in, and it's almost like I am saying it to myself as well. You're big enough and you can handle it. Okay. Whatever it is, you can get over it, and nothing is going to come out of this situation that you've made it so big. Okay. Knight of Cups, somebody comes to you with an offer, a proposal, a romance, a joy. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your life right now who's going to bring in a lot of joy. Okay, let this person in. Let this person in. Okay, if there is any way for you to create more beauty, it is the new moon in Libra. What makes you happy? What is that aesthetic joy? Create that for yourself. You don't need another person. All of us have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in our own chart, right? Remember that. It's not really the actual zodiac. It's an energy. Can you tap into whichever house Cancer, Pisces, zodiac is for you? For example, I'll give you, so that it makes sense to you. Scorpio rules my 8th house. Okay. Pisces rules my 1st house in Western astrology. And Cancer, I'm kind of forgetting. Cancer rules my 6th house, okay? 6th, right? Yeah, the Cancer rules my 4th house. Sorry. Cancer rules my 4th house, okay? Where, in this example, if I have to tell you, if you go back and you look at your birth chart, if you don't know where your birth chart is, or how to see your birth chart, follow me on Instagram. There is an IGTV video. I've given a walkthrough of an app, free app. This is not sponsored. There's no collaboration. It's very important for you to know your birth chart, your ascendant, your sun, moon, rising. Wherever your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements fall, there is some kind of a joy that you can find. For example, I'm doing a tarot reading 2 days before the new moon. It is 8th house, right? I'm going to go live tonight on my Instagram. That is my 8th house. Communicating, reaching out to people. 1st house is all about how you are seen. So you see how doing something that I love can help me. Okay, I'm just giving my example because it is how you can relate to what I'm talking about, right? Create more joy, create more poetry, create more charisma within you. You don't really need another person to come in and do this, but there is definitely somebody coming in the next 3 weeks who has an offer for you. Somebody who's perhaps at a distance for some of you, okay? Because the Chariot talks about movement. The Chariot can be sometimes about cross borders. The Chariot could be, you might at work crack a cross-border deal, or you might get an opportunity to go abroad and study something. I don't know why I said study instead of work. So for some of you, it is actually literal study. You might sign up for a course online, which is about studying, okay? There is a certain amount of joy. I literally felt a surge of joy when I picked this card. Okay, do let me know in the comments below if you felt that vibe for yourself. There is a lot of romance, and by romance I do not just mean romance with your partner. You can romance yourself. I have repeatedly said this. You can bring in some flowers, you can add some aroma candles, you can write something, you can listen to the favorite music you like. Romance is your ritual. I'm not going to give you a heavy ritual on these two. Just romance yourself. Okay, just feel the energy of love. Be the love you hope to see. That is my message for this pile. Clearly, we are looking at a new moon reading, and come on, a new start is coming. If you feel stuck, if you feel nothing's going your way, if you feel, there's a sense of dissatisfaction in your life, a new start is coming. Many of you, like me, are tarot readers who are watching this. Many of you, like me, are light workers who have interest in spirituality, who are learning, and you, even if you're not somebody who's professionally into it, you bring in a lot of joy and a lot of healing into people's life. They may or may not realize it. Some people in your life, and including yourself, don't even know how healing your energy is, how uplifting your energy is for the people in your life. But darling, you need to know it. They may or may not know it. You need to know it, and you need to acknowledge it, because own your power. I bring this back to this Jade Merkaba. Heart chakra healing is very, very important for you guys, by the way. Look at this geometric shape. You can go and Google it. Google it. That's your homework. Do some research about the shape of Merkaba. Merkaba. Okay? Merkaba. It's a sacred geometry shape that talks about the divine masculine, the divine feminine. Okay? You do your own research. It will have your own meaning for you. But I love this shape. Do tell me What thoughts came into your mind when you looked at? Why did you pick this pile? Okay, you have to tell me that. Make an altar. For some of you, this is about your ancestors. For some of you, it is about your spiritual practice. For some of you, it is about connecting to your divine feminine energy. I again am telling you guys, especially for those of you who picked this pile, there is a ritual which you can do the entire next week, which I'm going to share on my Instagram account. I've already in my stories given the ingredients that are needed for it. Go check out as soon as you find this reading. That in this entire week you can do it. So please do go do that ritual, because I strongly sense that divine feminine energy is much needed in your pile. Okay, don't go into a silo. Okay, this was more for me. Don't go into this closed space. Open up, travel, move your body. Okay, in whatever. Apologies for that short interruption. My dog started to bark. Okay, in whatever way you can, move. Okay, movement is also coming for you. Those of you hoping to relocate, those of you planning to move to another country, another city, you're stuck in your situation. This could be a physical movement or an actual movement. This is also the yin yang card in a way. Do you see the black and the white? It is a new moon in Libra. If you're feeling imbalanced, okay, balance is returning in the next 3 weeks. Hold your horses. You will feel more in control of your life. If you feel like I've literally lost the map is coming back to you. Okay, in whatever way you feel like you've lost your map, the map is coming back to you. Okay, Cancer again is a very strong zodiac coming in for me. I see the moon in so many places. The Chariot moon. This card, these two talk about a heavy Cancer energy. You might have a Cancer in your life who will play a significant role. Could also be a romantic partner, of course. Don't forget to take out time for your heart, whatever that means to you. Making a drawing, reaching out to your mother, okay, because Cancer is also a strong mother energy, and I have a strong Cancerian energy here. Your inner child, okay, those of you waiting for a love offer, it is coming your way. Okay, it is coming your way. Yep. Many of you have also been thinking of starting another how do I explain it? Another journey in your spiritual life. For example, I'm planning to, know more about candle making. That's just something that just came to me today morning. I really want to learn more about how do you make a candle from ground zero, because I just want to do it for myself. Okay, something like that as an inspiration might show up for you. Okay, connecting to Mother Mary and listening to Kuan Yin meditation is your ritual. I've given you a lot of rituals for this week, apart from must do the relationship healing ritual that I'm going to share with you. Do you see? Wow, I just noticed there are candles here as well. That was a message for me. The number 16, the number 7 could be important for you. There is an October monthly reading, guys. Do watch it. I think you guys will have a message for you there as well. If this reading has resonated with you, if it has helped you so far, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It will help me a lot and, of course, give you better content for your algorithm as well. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful new moon, guys. What a fantastic energy. I literally felt my guides come in for this reading for you. I wish you all a wonderful day ahead. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile 2. Hey, I just realized we didn't do this. This was your final message, by the way. I'm so sorry. This was your final message. This is what the card said. Okay. Wow, I said bye-bye and I realized, hey, I missed one card. Only time will tell. You're rushing something. I'll explain what this is. Nothing is going to come out of this situation, maybe because you're rushing it. This Chariot energy. Have patience. Have patience with something that you're trying to rush up. Okay? It'll come to you. That new start that is coming will be your answer. I'm so sorry. I literally forgot your card. Thankfully, we remembered it on time. Mercury retrograde. Forgive me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Welcome, pile 3. Some of you might actually be drawn to pile 2. And the reason I say it is because I had picked 2 and 3 both. And when I just read 3, I understood why the Abalone energy was showing up there. And hence I picked both the Abalone. This is a wonderful divine feminine stone, by the way. Links with Mahalakshmi, FYI. Okay. We are going to look at what are you manifesting, what energies are at play for you, what is going on. You might, again, like I said, feel drawn to pile 2. Wow, aren't I happy? And I happy. I don't know about you. Okay, if you guys are new here and you just saw this channel and she's like, why is she getting so excited? I don't see these cards, guys, before I flip. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know how I do these. I kind of have repeatedly said that in my past videos as well. Because the reason I don't is because I like to surprise myself and then it's fun for me, Otherwise, I'm just talking for 1 hour on cards that I've seen and it can get, wow. Guys, go watch pile 2. Please do watch pile 2 as well, okay? Take time to breathe out, makes sense. Do let me know if you're also a tarot reader who's watching this reading, just because I know we do. I mean, I do, so I'm sure other readers as well watch it. Are you guys also pulling up the Three of Pentacles a lot? I mean, I am. I mean, past 1 month, I'm pulling up this card a lot, okay? For the collective, for myself, and it's just something to do with collaborations, clearly. Beautiful. Beautiful reading here for you. Full moon in Aries is, by the way, October 20th. New moon. Oh my God. I just saw this. Oh my God. I mean, come on. I mean, this is why I love spirit. We're doing a new moon in Libra, October 6th, October 20th. Things are moving fast for this pile. Comment below and tell me who's picked this, okay? I really want to know. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for myself. Manifestation power. What a reading here. I mean, I just love it. Family makes sense. Family. Do you see this? Okay. What a wonderful, wonderful energy. We'll look at this card in a minute. Hold on. Let me just set this up. Okay, I think you guys can't see this last one, right? Can you? I don't know. Let's start talking. I'm so excited for you, okay? Let's cover work first. If you have been any chance unemployed, you're getting the job, darling. In the next 1 month, you are getting a job. You will manifest it for yourself. But, by the way, if you've just already given an interview, that is not going to be the job that we're talking about. If you've just given an interview for a promotion, that's not the job we're talking about. Something will not work out first, and then something else will come up, and that's your answer. Okay? So be ready for that small disappointment that might come your way. But, I mean, if you know anything about tarot, if you've seen any of the readings, we have 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I mean, with the Abalone energy, I mean, this is massive. Okay. First of all, let's talk about this. If you are in any kind of a role which requires collaboration, which requires teamwork, which requires working with multiple kinds of people from different communities, people with different skill sets, it is a wonderful time of success for you. If you're already in a project that has been ongoing and has perhaps been pretty draining, a slight recommendation: take a break. Just for a day, even if you want to take a break for a day. I know I have been thinking of taking 2 days off from Tarot Pal because I work every day at this and I have another full-time job. And sometimes, mostly I love it. I can't stay without it. I'm literally addicted to it. I'm a workaholic by my own standards. I mean, I know it. I'm mad about my work. But for our creativity to not get stagnant, okay, or for our creative endeavors to have enough time, okay, because I have so many things going on in my mind and I'm not able to make time for it, that can become a problem. Something like that is also going on for you guys, wherein you want to do so much, but you don't have enough time, and then that lack of time is becoming a hindrance to the things that you're doing. Does that make sense? Right? So we're not really anywhere because we are trying to be everywhere. Something like that, okay? Heart chakra healing. Have you been hurt recently? Please call upon Archangel Raphael. He will accelerate your healing journey. How do you do that? Open your hands. Okay, do it with me right now. Okay, open your hands. And you just literally ask. Do you see his hands? He's giving you healing. Okay, you're ready to receive. I've shown this mudra. I think one of these recent videos, this came up as well. It was, I think, October reading or the next 3 months. I don't know. You'll see this reading link in below the description. If you're the same pile, do let me know. Keep your hands like this. Sit in meditation. Call upon him. Dear Archangel Michael, write it in the comments below, okay? Dear Archangel Michael, I am ready to receive the healing that you're sending. I am ready to receive love. I am ready to receive affection. I feel some of you are not feeling affection in your life, in whatever terms that means for you. I am ready to receive the happiness that life has for me. Okay? You're missing happiness. Okay? You're missing fulfillment, and that is coming for you. You need to start believing more in your manifestation power. Some of you feel like as if you've had a loss in some sense in your life, right? You feel like there's been a hole. Okay, there's literally a hole in your stomach. That's how it feels. Spend time outdoors in the sun. Make some moon water, guys. For this pile, I strongly suggest make some moon water. Listen to some water sounds. Maybe get a fountain at your home. Take a long bath. These things will really help you. Get your power back. Work with the energy of tiger stone. Sunstone and tiger's eye. Pyrite. These 3 stones will really help you. Also have a conversation with a father or a father figure whom you really feel strong around. Okay, that will really help you. Apologies, had to pause the camera. We had a cat interruption. You guys need to watch pile 2, okay? Pile 2 had a dog interruption. You had a cat interruption. Family. Let me talk about this. What does family mean to you? This does not have to be your blood family, but could be. This has, again, a very strong mother energy. Your mother could be playing a very strong role in your life right now. Or you have mother wounds to heal, okay? Your mother could be a Libra as well, for some of you, okay? 23 and the number 5, if that adds up. With this self-care card, I don't know why, unlike pile 2 where I felt it was a very different energy when it came to family and mother, this feels more like wounds, okay? There is a certain, very specific message for few of you, because this is a general reading, all kinds of messages come out. Just to give an example, I have a very strong relationship with my mother, but it's gone through its own ups and downs, okay? I think most people do go through that. Some people here have had strong control issues when it comes to mother, okay? Like your mother gave you a description of what you can or you can't be, and that kind of plays out in your life too much. This new moon in Libra, you will get an opportunity to heal it, to work upon it. And sometimes that healing comes like, sometimes like a slap on your face, but don't get triggered at it. I mean, Mercury retrograde, have patience. It's more to do with the healing journey that you'll see, okay? I want to see this card of yours now. Look in, wow, I just said it. Something will come up, okay, which is a reflection of you. It's not got to do with the mother personality. It doesn't have to be an actual mother, by the way. The mother personality in your life. Examine what is making you feel this way, okay? Again, there could be a lot of stress that you're in and you need to release that. A fiery climax approaches you. Okay, this is my birthday this year, for some of you who know and some of whom you don't know. October 20th, 5 days plus 5 days minus. You have something massive coming your way and in a good way. Okay, usually this is in a good way. Please keep your temper in control. That's my only update to you, okay? You might conquer something, you might win something. If you're in a legal dispute, you might win. And darling, people have their eyes on you. We have the Queen of Wands here. Be bold. Show up as who you are. Take that leadership position. Don't shy away from owning your power. These 2 cards talk about power. Okay, both of them talk about power. Strong fire sign energy here, Leo, especially with the manifestation, the yellow. This is again the sun. There's again Aries. Of course, there is Libra. Collaborations might also happen a lot. You might also attend some family functions. Okay, I feel this is more about November, December for some of you, but for some of you it is October. There are, of course, many festivals if you are in India. A lot of family functions which will bring in a lot of joy. Take a break if you really, really feel like taking a break. Spending time with family is a two-edged sword for you right now. If you feel that your family is your safe haven, some of you are looking for that safe haven. That is the word. Okay, many of you feel like you don't feel safe with people. People give you this energy of I can't trust them, and you're looking for that safe place. That safe place sometimes is our homes. That safe place sometimes is not our home. You would know how it fits you, okay? But when it comes to love, look at this, okay? A new romantic cycle begins. Do listen to pile 2, okay? Then we have this. Some of you are tired of temporary relationships. Again, that same feeling, right? That safe haven. You're tired of temporary relationships, or maybe you're the one who actively pursues temporary relationships, and there's a shift coming. Okay, there's a shift coming when you suddenly want to just, you might meet somebody, by the way, through your work. Very, very, very possible, because I have the 3 of Pentacles here, which is all about work and scholarship. You might also meet somebody at a university, a school. If there is somebody you've been kind of eyeing them, if you know what I mean, like you have a low-key crush on them, they are noticing you, okay? I don't know why, for some of you, very specific energy coming up today in this pile. Look at your best. Okay, around this new moon, around October, it is the Venus energy, extremely powerful month for Venus things. Look good, show up at your best version, okay, and it will play out wonderfully for you. Don't chase, attract. Okay, divine feminine energy is what you have picked with Abalone. Remember that. Google about Abalone and you will know what that means. I have given you guys quite a few rituals with this reading. If this has resonated, please do not forget to hit subscribe. I have wonderful green energy for you guys, by the way. Green, yellow, let me see the colors that are also showing up for you. Heart chakra, solar plexus meditations would be wonderful for you. You are loved. I don't know who needs to hear this. You are loved so much by the people around you. I don't think you understand it yet. Okay, for some of you really needed to hear that. You're loved. Okay, I hope this has helped you. I hope this inspires you to do some rituals. Wish you a wonderful, wonderful new moon, a wonderful October. Don't forget to check the other readings below. Love you. Bye-bye.